Welcome. My name is Hansa, and I would like to spend today having a short discussion on chanting with a mala. Right now, during our pandemic, many of us are wanting to be able to give prayers and offer them out to the universe. In yoga, the chant I'm going to choose for us to use today is a Durga chant. So it's Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Now, Durga is the goddess that governs protection. She will protect the world. She'll help this whole world, like I have on my shirt. She'll help this world and give it protection. Now, our world is resetting itself with this virus. We're learning how to go back home, go back into ourselves, spend time with ourselves. And yet, our hearts are extending out into the world. So, this is an important time for us to allow ourselves within the seclusion to also share it into the world. Now, when we do a prayer like Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, what we want to be doing is 108 times, and that's where we have a mala we use this sacred number. And there's many reasons for this sacred number, which I'm not going to get into right now, but I want to point out the sacredness of the 108. If you don't have time to do a chant of 108, what we do is we divide it by 9. So you can do 9, well, you can actually do 3, or you can chant for 9 times. You can chant for 27 times. They actually make little wrist malas that have 27 beads. You can chant for 54 times. You can chant for 108, and you can even go more. All right. So we're going to use the mala as a counting bead. And I'm going to ask Sandy to hand me the black pair of malas that are over by her, because I'm going to show you how people who do a lot of chanting, this is a beautiful bead set given to me by a very dear friend. And what he has on his beads is there's markers where that 27 is. So this bead is a little bit bigger. You can see the one on the other side and the one on the end. So you can get malas where there's marked at 27, 54, whatever the next number is, and 108. So thank you, Sandy. So there's ways that you can be working with beads to help give you signifiers so you don't have to sit and sort it out. Now, guess what? If you only chant 26, it doesn't matter. Okay, these are kind of guidelines, but we have to realize that there is a power in chanting, and it doesn't matter how many. It's the intention of the heart that's most important. So doing a really basic chant is awesome. Now, in using the beads, we have what we call as the sumaru or the guru bead. We never cross this bead. So what we do is we don't use our index finger. So I'm going to loop this over my index finger, my middle finger, and I'm going to be chanting. And as I do that, I'm going to put my finger on this bead. I'm going to do the chant, and I'm going to pull it towards me, and then go to the next one. Chant. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Now let's say that I'm doing 108 and I get all the way over to the end. We either stop here at this bead. We don't cross it. Now, if you want to cross it, what you do is the way I do, or not cross it. If you want to do another mala, what I do is I take and I tuck my thumb under, drop this onto my thumb, stick my ring finger under, and it's now going the other direction. Okay, so again, I got it resting on my ring finger, stick my thumb underneath, flip it around, and then I can go the other direction. Now, the reason we do this is because we don't cross it. It's just kind of one of those ancient traditions from our practices. We never cross the guru bead. Now, you might end at 108, but you may want to do more. But here's another secret that a lot of people don't know. When we're chanting, and let's say that I'm pulling it towards me, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Okay, now let's say I want to be giving this to the world. I'm going to actually let my finger rest here, and I'm going to be pushing it outward. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, pushing it out. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, push it out. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, pushing it out. That way I'm offering it outwards to the world. So we can do it either drawing it inward to us, we can do it outward. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 9 drawing it into me so I'm full. And then after that 9, I'm going to turn around and do 9 and walk myself back to the guru bead. So because this set of beads isn't marked, I'm going to count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm just going to kind of hold it, my other finger there, so I know when I've hit my numbers. Okay. Now, I'm going to repeat this chant slow so you can join me. So we chant Om, we chant what we call a seed sound, and then we chant Durga, and then we're going to put a yay on the end of that because we want to celebrate, and then Namaha, which means I bow to or I honor those divine qualities. So I'm going to chant it just 3 times right now. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. So if you don't have it, go back and listen to it one more time before you start the chanting with me. All right, so now I'm going to line it up. So it's resting on my finger. I'm going to empower myself to be guarded first. And then when I get to that last one, to that number 9, then I'm going to start with that 9 again and chant backwards to the beat. So taking a breath in and letting it out. Inhaling. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. 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 Going backwards. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So I invite you to use this chant and these tools as we offer blessings to the world and to ourselves. Jai Bhagwan.